outside, we have another officer who's solely responsible for the safety on the other side.
Driver, with your right hand, take the keys out of the ignition. Place them outside your driver's side window. Driver, step out with your hands up. Put your hands up higher.
Bend your arms out like an airplane. Thumbs down. Bend forward slightly at the waist. Turn your head to the right. Don't move.
Anybody else inside the motor vehicle? No.
This is the Milwaukee Police Department. Passenger, come out with your hands up. You're under arrest.
What would happen if someone strikes me here with a metal baton? This poor guy, he's beating me up for no reason, and he's just striking me anywhere he wants. Well, we got that covered. He was aiming for my elbow. All right, it's called a dynamic application of a trained technique. So if I move out of the way, he can articulate, hey, I didn't try to hit this guy in the ribs, which he really wouldn't. He tried to hit him in the elbow. So he moved out of the way, and that's why sometimes things look bad on camera. Even if it looks bad. You're using force. Anytime you have to use force, it looks horrible. For somebody like that, what does that look like? I want to beat somebody. Well, we don't want that image. We want the image of being professional. So he's going to use control tactics. He's going to use strike to the elbow and to the knee. If he has to.
Down. 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 Stay down. 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 Stay down.
I'll just imagine if that was a metal baton or a wooden baton. Action, or their action, what they do. If they act a certain way, we are reacting to that. Does that kind of make sense? What did this person make me do? I didn't get out of my squad car and go, hey, you, come here. No, I am going to use my baton based on what he's doing to me, or any kind of use of force that I'm going to do. His action is making me react somehow. So if he comes towards me and tries to assault me, I'm going to react to that either with the one tools on my belt or with my other training techniques that we use. So some of the other stuff we use are our fists, forearms, we use knee strikes, we use kicks. He's going to show you a couple right now. Targets, whatever you want to do.
Back. 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 Stay back. 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 Stay back. Stay back.
Some of the techniques we use. So you can tell the forearms are very effective if we have to do. On your self-decentralization, he's going to ground cuff him, so he's going to get him on the ground. He's going to do a 3-point ground stabilization, which means he's going to pin him in 3 points, then handcuff him. We'll go from there. Go ahead. This is just a semi-resistant subject. He's being stopped for whatever reason. Maybe whatever reason it is, it's going to be a legal reason. All right, go ahead.
Sir, stop resisting. Sir, stop resisting me. Put your left hand on top of your head. Go down. No. Down, 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 down. Spread your feet. Put your arm out like an airplane. Slowly bring me that left hand back.
All right, now from this position, like you see on TV, how nice would it be on this subject's shoulders if you just pick them up like this? It probably would be very nice. What would happen if we do that? More than likely, tear rotator cuffs and all that other good stuff, right? So what we want to do, first of all, we want to make sure he's breathing. So we're going to get him onto his side. He uses force, so he's going to call for medical to cover our butts. Because if he doesn't call for medical and this person actually is injured, what is he going to do when he gets out of jail? Sue. And all of our tax money goes to this poor guy who is resisting the officer who's committing crimes. All right, so once he's got his medical attention coming, he got a supervisor coming because he used force, because all that has to be documented. We can't just do what we want and just leave it be. We have to document that, and the supervisor documents that as well. And it should correlate with what's on the camera. All right, now getting this person up, we want to minimize risk to him, so we have a certain way what we call assist to rise, where we get the subject up. Go ahead and do that for us, please.
All right, sir, I'm going to get you to your mouth. Get that left leg on, right leg under that knee. All right, all right, slowly, one leg at a time, and use your stand up.
All right, from here, if this poor gentleman decides to not change his ways and he wants to start being more resistant, one thing that this officer can do, he puts the arm up there, he's got compression on his wrist. If he goes to walking, he's walking straight, this poor guy is walking crooked. Why is he walking crooked? Because he's being resistive. We want to be in control. If he gets even more resistive, he would just crank a little bit on that wrist, a little compression. That will change his ways. Come over, give a good push, he deserves it. All right, for some strange reason, this officer ends up on his butt. Hold on before you throw him punches. You notice automatically he hooked up. So right now, if he wants to extend him out and bring him in, it's a lot harder for him to punch. And as he brings him in, he can throw a nice elbow, he can do all kinds of stuff to this guy. But I don't know how long you would be if you're on the bottom, you want to get struck by somebody. Not very long, not long much at all. If he gets struck when you're done playing patty cake. If anybody gets hit in the jaw right here, that's your mandible nerve there. It takes a little amount of pressure and you get knocked down. I don't know how many times you want to get hit by anybody, not much at all. So one of the moves that we're going to do is an inside guard defense escape. So as he's throwing the punch, he's going to trap that arm. He may get punched a couple times, but we don't want that. All right, now he's going to bridge and roll towards that disabled side. Now everybody's going, oh my God, he's choking him, he's choking him. Come on over here. Can you breathe, Officer Ebert? You can breathe. His trachea is still in place. If you choke somebody, and you really choke, you crush the trachea. And when you let go of that choke, what happens to that trachea? It's still crushed, right? That can make you die, and we don't want that. Even though this guy was trying to kill my officer, we still deeply don't want this person to die. Okay? So what we do, we are training, what he's doing, his own shoulder is cutting the circulation off to the brain on one side, his arm is cutting the circulation off to the brain on the other side. What happens when you cut the circulation off to somebody's brain? Sleepy time, right? So once there's sleepy time, now my officer's not getting injured, my officer's not getting assaulted anymore. He can hold him there, wait for the cavalry to come to handcuff him, or he can handcuff him himself because he's no longer a threat at that moment.